This demonstration we're going to have a look at CMPivot. The purpose of CMPivot is it uses the Config Manager fast channel, and this is an end-to-end infrastructure composed of Notification Manager on the site server, Notification Server on the management point, and a Notification Agent on the client. The fast channel is configured as part of the client initialization process, and really the purpose of CMPivot is to give me real-time information relating to devices, in our case here in collections. So we're going to start off the demonstration by coming into Configuration Manager console. Within Configuration Manager console, I've come into my Assets and Compliance workspace, and I've come to Device Collections. And to start off CMPivot, what we're going to do is we're going to do this against our all desktop and server client. So if we look down here, we've got our all desktops and server clients. We'll just right click on that collection, and then what we'll do is we'll start CMPivot. And just make this a bit easier to read, we'll just maximize this up. So as it says up the top here, overview allows us to quickly assess the state of devices in our environment and then take action based on all of that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a query against our device collection. So click on the query tab, and then what we need to do is just feed some information into the query up the top here. And what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for service. I'm going to pipe that, and I'm going to say where startup mode is equal to disabled, and then we'll run our query. As we can see, now we've run the query, we've come back with some information. So we can see LON-CFG, we can see LON-CL1. What we can see down at the bottom here, the query is complete on 2 out of 3 clients. No clients were offline and we'll have a failure. The reason why we have a failure is, to be honest, the thing's turned off. So the next thing we're going to do at this point here is we'll just create a collection based off the information we've returned back by CMPivot. And in order to do that, all we'll do is come back to the general page, or the home page, have a quick look at the home page. So as we can see here, this is the entities that we've done the search against. So we did it against services. So to create the collection, if we just come back to the query page, all we'll do is we'll create a collection. Then in the case of the collection, we need to give it a name. We'll call mine computer with disabled service, and we'll select the next button. In the case of the membership rule, we're going to go for a direct rule, and what we're going to do at this point here is we're just going to come in here and we're just going to specify lon-CFG. Once we've specified lon-CFG, what we'll do is we'll just get rid of the tick box just to schedule a full update of this collection. We're doing it now, and we're doing it based off some information. We don't want to modify this at any point. And then what we'll do is we'll select our next button, read through the summary, select next. That'll progress through, and that's actually going to create, as it says here, it's created our collection. So at this point here, we can just select the close button. I'd also like to export all this information, so I'm just going to come up at the top and click export. Then on export, what we're going to do is we're just going to export this out to a file. We're going to export this out to the desktop, so we'll just make sure we have desktop selected. And then on desktop, we just need to give this CSV file a name. I'm just going to call this disabled services by computer and select save. Now if we just minimize this down, we should see, there we go, there's our CSV sitting on the desktop. Finally what we'll do is we'll just look at one of the log files associated with CMPivot. So if I just come into my folder, in File Explorer, all I've done at this point here is I've come to my C: program files, Microsoft Configuration Manager, and if we scroll up, the one that we're looking for here is we are just looking for the bgb server.log file. So if we have a look down, we'll just open this log file up here. What we can see, if we scroll this down, we have information relating to the task that we completed in CMPivot. That's the end of this demonstration. Thank you.